Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of Fluent English Conversations. I'm Lena, and today we're tackling a common frustration among English learners: why you might feel like you're not making progress.
Hello everyone, I'm Michael. This is a topic that resonates with so many learners. Even if you study hard, sometimes it feels like you're stuck. So let's dive into the reasons why this happens and how to overcome it.
Michael, one of the main reasons learners feel they aren't progressing is because they set unrealistic expectations. What do you think about this?
Absolutely, Lena. Many people expect to become fluent overnight, but language learning is a gradual process. Just like building muscle, it takes consistent effort over time. You won't see significant changes daily, but if you look back over months, you'll notice improvement.
Exactly. It's important to set small, achievable goals. Instead of aiming to speak like a native in a month, focus on mastering a certain number of new words or phrases each week. Celebrating these small victories can keep you motivated.
Another reason people feel stuck is because they aren't practicing effectively. For instance, if you only focus on reading and writing, your speaking and listening skills may lag behind. It's crucial to have a balanced practice routine.
Great point, Michael. Diversifying your practice can make a big difference. Try incorporating speaking exercises, listening to podcasts, and engaging in real conversations. Immersing yourself in various aspects of the language helps reinforce what you've learned.
And speaking of immersion, one effective strategy is to create an English-speaking environment around you. Change your phone's language settings to English. Listen to English music, and even think in English as much as possible.
Yes, immersing yourself in the language daily can significantly boost your skills. Additionally, learners often feel frustrated because they compare themselves to others. It's important to remember that everyone's learning journey is unique.
Comparing yourself to others can be discouraging. Instead, focus on your own progress and celebrate your personal milestones. Remember, the goal is to improve, not to be perfect.
Another issue is the fear of making mistakes. Many learners avoid speaking because they're afraid of saying something wrong. But mistakes are a natural part of learning.
Absolutely, Lena. Making mistakes is actually a sign that you're pushing your boundaries and trying new things. Each mistake is a learning opportunity. It's like trial and error in any skill development.
That's right. Embrace your mistakes and learn from them. Another tip is to seek constructive feedback. This can help you understand your strengths and areas that need improvement.
Feedback is essential for growth. It's like having a coach who can point out what you're doing well and what you need to work on. Don't be afraid to ask for feedback from teachers, language partners, or even native speakers.
And if you don't have access to feedback, recording yourself speaking and listening to the playback can be very insightful. It's a great way to self-assess and notice areas for improvement.
Another reason learners feel stagnant is because they stick to the same study routine. Trying new methods can rekindle your interest and expose you to different aspects of the language.
Exactly, Michael. If you've been using textbooks, try incorporating more interactive resources like language apps, online courses, or joining conversation clubs. Variety keeps the learning process engaging and effective.
And let's not forget about the importance of setting realistic and specific goals. Instead of vague goals like, I want to be fluent, aim for concrete objectives like, I will learn 10 new vocabulary words this week, or I will have a 5-minute conversation in English every day.
Setting specific goals makes your progress measurable and achievable. It gives you something tangible to work towards and helps you track your improvements.
Another helpful strategy is to review and revise regularly. Going over what you've learned reinforces your knowledge and helps it stick. It's like revisiting your notes before an exam.
That's a great point, Michael. Regular review prevents you from forgetting what you've learned and solidifies your understanding. It's a crucial part of the learning process.
And finally, staying positive and patient is key. Language learning can be challenging, but maintaining a positive attitude and being patient with yourself can make the journey much more enjoyable.
Absolutely. Celebrate your progress no matter how small and stay motivated by reminding yourself of your goals. With consistent effort and a positive mindset, you will see improvement over time. Before we wrap up, let's review 5 vocabulary words from our conversation with example sentences. Unrealistic. Setting unrealistic goals can lead to frustration and burnout. Diversify. It's important to diversify your language practice to include speaking, listening, reading, and writing. Immersion. Immersion in the language helps you learn more naturally and effectively. Constructive. Seeking constructive feedback can help you understand your strengths and weaknesses. Rekindle. Trying new learning methods can rekindle your interest in the language.
And now, for our grammar lesson. Today, let's talk about relative clauses. Relative clauses are used to give additional information about a noun. They are introduced by relative pronouns like who, which, that, whose, where, and when.
For example, in the sentence, "The book that I am reading is interesting," the relative clause "that I am reading" gives more information about the noun book.
That's right. Relative clauses can be essential, defining, or non-essential, non-defining. Essential clauses give necessary information and do not have commas. For example, the teacher who lives next door is very kind.
Non-essential clauses provide extra information and are separated by commas. For example, my brother, who is a doctor, lives in New York.
Understanding relative clauses helps you make your sentences more informative and detailed. Practice using them in your writing and speaking to enhance your language skills.
That wraps up our episode for today. Thanks for joining us. If you found this discussion helpful, please hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more insightful content.
And if you have any questions or topics you'd like us to cover, let us know in the comments. See you next time.
Keep practicing, stay positive, and enjoy the journey of learning English. Goodbye for now.
Goodbye, everyone. Keep pushing forward and remember, every effort counts.